Alright, Shalom. Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Bashim Kakadash Brakathum, to the hopeful elect. I want to give all the praise and the glory and honors to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rachag Wadash, which I give me the spirit and the strength to do this lesson. And also want to give them honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. Wa Shalom, Wa Baraki to the elect, beginning with 144,000, which is scattered abroad and in every place, redeeming the time and ready to be saved. Shalom. Alright, real quick, I want to get into this, event, that's going on in Israel, because we had this war going on in the Middle East with, Iran is fighting against Israel. All right, and it says right here, it says Israel fires white, how you say that word? Salaki.
Phosphorus.
Okay, phosphorus. Israel fires white phosphorus, the deadly weapon that burns flesh. All right, Israel, Lebanon wars. Okay, right here it says a human rights group has accused Israel using white phosphorus munitions during strikes over Lebanon. All right, raising concerns about potential violations of international humanitarian law. According to the report, the substance was allegedly used in populated areas, which could endanger civilians and cause severe burns and environmental damage. All right, and this is the wicked. That's the wicked. All right, and they said that let me see. But I'm gonna play a little bit of it and chime in periodically. It says the group alleges the Israel Defense Forces fired artillery, launched white phosphorus shells over homes in Yamar on March 3rd, 2026. All right, and I'm gonna say this is no different from what they're doing in Babylon the Great. All right. They spread all these chemtrails in the air, and what do you think that's doing to people? All right, hey, it's only gonna get worse. The wicked is only gonna get worse. But I'm gonna play a little bit more. Just say investigators say 7 geolocated images show airburst incendiary munitions exploding above a residential neighborhood. Wow. And remember this is a strike. So, hey, it's gonna get to the point to where, hey, this shows you that they just gonna start offing people. They just gonna start offing people, man. All right, watch. They doing this. If they doing this, what make you think they not gonna just start offing people? And that's why the scriptures talk about dead bodies is everywhere as dung. Alright? This is the elite's plan. And you understand that this was predicted. I mean, Salakia. Well, yeah, it was predicted by, what's his name? Well, he looked like a Moabite. His name Dr. Jang or something like that. He's been predicting all these events, and they've been coming to pass. One with Trump. He predicted that Trump would come back in the office, and predicted this Iran and Babylon the Great War. He predicted a lot of things, and they came to pass. You know why? Because he's definitely an insider. All right, he's definitely an insider, and he knows the playbook of the elite. All right, because all this was a plan. He's not just predicting, and then he's not a prophet. All right, and once again, I dare say his name is Dr. Jane. All right. This guy is not a prophet. He's not predicting things and then they come to pass. No, it's because these things were planned. All right. And he knows about it. You understand? The Esau, the elite, they plan to set up, establish this new world order. And for them to do that, they must create chaos. All right, order ab chaos, order through chaos. All right, that's what this is all about. Okay. Even this event right here. All right. It says footage also shows civil defense crew battling fires that engulfed at least 2 houses and a car. The Human Rights Watch warns such use over populated areas may breach international humanitarian law. He said the rights group is now urging an independent investigation into the incident. Look, like that's crazy. You see the homes, right? You see all these homes, you see all these houses, all right? And look, they just spraying this shit. Okay, this the fucking devil, man. All right, and this is why Yahweh Shemel Shai is finna do this, bring terror on these devils, man. Look at this shit, and they showing in like. Look at all these homes. Look at all these homes. They spraying this shit, killing people. And they doing the same thing and fucking them Babylon the Great. Every time you go outside, every day you see fucking thick smoke across the goddamn sky. All right. It's war. People wake up every day not not realizing that they're at war too. You gotta fight to stay alive in this place, man. The elite, they're fighting against everybody. U.S. citizens, these citizens. Look, we're all at war. and they using their chemical weapon against the people. All right, yeah, that's what they're doing. That's why the scriptures say, and I dare get it. Man, it's one. This is one of our favorites. That's why the scriptures say this right here. It said, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them." Right? But it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth. What does woe mean? Destruction. And what that woe comes in, and this is a good example of that woe. All right, this right here. Them spreading this white phosphorus. I'm gonna make sure I'm saying it right. It's a new word I just learned today.
Phosphorus.
Okay, phosphorus, yeah. This is a part of that woe. All right, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right, the sea represents these heathens, these other nations. All right. So this is a external thing. All right, it ain't just internal. Here just going on here in Babylon. No, these devils are bringing chaos and destruction to everybody, man. All right, it said, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he hath but a short time. What is that wrath? All right, what you think? What is that? What is that great wrath? All right, that matter of fact, let me see. Let's get it. It's not just about being mad. No, wrath goes into action being executed. All right, where is it?
Strong's G 2372. Thumas.
It says passion, angry, heat, anger, forthwith boiling up and soon subsiding again. All right, it's not really giving me what I want. Oh, damn. Look what it say here. It said to sacrifice. You see that? To slay. To kill. Alright? And Esau, the elite, are known for making sacrifices. Alright? Hey, you see a multitude of people die. Alright? A lot of people don't know that a lot of times those are sacrifices. All right, that are made. All right, you see a kid's school get shot up, or kids get put to death. That was a sacrifice. All right. Look what it says, slaughter. So this is that great wrath. All right, like they said, that we went into the definition of that. It said white phosphorus is a highly reactive waxing for these are some words I never even heard of before.
Pyrophoric.
Okay, pyrophoric. Alright, trope of phosphorus that spontaneously ignites upon contact with air, burning an intense temperature, alright, and producing thick white smoke. It is used in munitions as an incendiary weapon to burn, mark, or create smoke screens. Look what it says. It burns through skin, clothing and materials with extreme heat. So that's man, neurotic, man. That's Esau though. That's the wicked. So I'm not surprised. We not surprised, man. At all. We're not surprised. Alright. We'll get what's that, Isaiah? Alright, this is Isaiah 1:7. It says, your country is desolate. That's right. Your cities are burned with fire. And this happened in 70 AD. Alright. It said your land. What is that? The land of Israel. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence. Right. And it is desolate. Yeah, it is desolate. It's definitely desolate, as overthrown by strangers. All right.
Strong's H 8077, Shemama, Shemama, and second entry, Shemama, Shemama.
So it's a waste, a desolation, devastation, right? Ruined. Our land is ruined, all right? It ain't like it was when we was there. All right, that land is ruined. It's through. All right. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long. Just want to get this, show, because this is neurotic, man. You can't tell me this is not the wicked. They're not the wicked that the Bible speaks of. All right. Until next time, Lord willing, it was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.